what up, y'all? Back with new content TV. All right, so Tia Big Mouth Campbell, whatever her name is, mine, got a lot to say about Chrisean. I'm gonna play the video in a couple seconds. And I thought it was pretty funny because it's crazy because I kind of agree with it. I kind of agree with Tia, man. You know what I mean? I don't really follow the lady like that. I just came across her content and her talking about this Chrisean thing. And I'm going to come back with my thoughts, man, once I play this video, man. But y'all check it out, and I'm going to come back with my thoughts on it.
Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody could tell me to stop talking about a motherfucking thing I see in the media, okay? I done forgot I was on TikTok. Now I'm cussing you out. I don't give a fuck. If I see something on the blogs and I come across it and I see something and I want to say something, I'm going to comment and I'm going to fucking say something. I don't give a damn who don't fucking like it. When they see me in the fucking blogs or in the media, they say what they want. You can't fight the world. You can't fight the world, baby. You can't. You cannot. You can't fight the whole fucking world. All you can do is do better, man. That's all. Make the world a better goddamn place. You don't want to be nothing to be said about you. Don't bring it online. I'm saying just what every goddamn body else have said, but with a kind heart. All right? Like I fucking said, get your ass off the internet and go home and be a mama. All that fucking sitting online, all that yeah about a nigga. All this shit been going on since you been in jail, out of jail. Nobody wanna hear that shit. Just seen on something, she told me she want to beat up the Screamer girl. The little Wendy Screamer girl. Always want to fight some fucking body. Next she say she gonna want to beat my ass next, I guess. I ain't fucking Calissa. You run up on me, you get your fucking issue. Trust. I don't give a fuck what city and state we in. That's not a threat. So just keep all your fucking stupid ass goddamn rock tarts and shit like that. And just keep that shit offline. That's it. I ain't saying nothing bad. Like I said, she needs some fucking help. Shit, she do. It's just a shame she keep running behind and back and forth, getting thrown out of gap with a special needs child. What type of shit is that? Shit don't make no sense. That's unstable. Put your fucking child in some fucking programs and shit, and get them some fucking therapy and shit like that, and sit your ass down and do some positive shit. Running around in fucking studios with men's and babies and this, that, and all and the other, and that baby be here and there and every fucking well. I said what the fuck I fucking said. Right now she fighting with the girl. I feel bad for the little girl. I do. I feel bad for her. I don't even told Calissa, leave the girl alone, man. Leave her alone. You gotta go through some things to get through it. She don't know, you know? She don't know. Some people just don't know. They don't have nobody to fucking show them and tell them. There's some things I ain't motherfucking know. Some things I had to learn as I got in my 40s.
That's crazy, y'all, right? I mean, I feel what she's saying, you know? If you don't want your business out in the street, out in public, for people to criticize and talk about, don't make it public. Don't put it on the stream. Don't put it on your IG, your Facebook, your YouTube, your TikTok. Don't put it on none of those things, man. You know what I'm saying? And like she said, man, she can't fight the whole world. I mean, that's the fact. What you gonna do? I mean, you gonna line up all the females in the world in the planet and fight them because they didn't like what you said? They didn't like, you didn't like what they said? Chrisean, listen, you cannot beat up everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to smoke Clarissa Shields and stuff like that. There's a lot of females like Clarissa Shields, man, that got hands like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you cannot beat all the females out in the entire universe, man. You know what I'm saying? You and your sister. You know what I mean? And that's just a fact, man. You know, Tia said what she said. Tia said what she said, man. You know what I mean? And I would love for Chrisean to roll up on Tia. That would be a good content. I would love to see that. You know, but I think that Tia needs to probably pick up a little bit more weight because Chrisean is kind of like, I think she's top heavy, man. I think Chrisean about 170, 175, something like that. Tia Campbell look like she about 150 or something like that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. See, most of the time, it doesn't even matter about the weight. You know what I mean? Height It's about the skills. If you got hands, if you can throw hands, hey, it is what it is. But Chrisean, she put all the business out in the street, man. And listen, Chrisean, man, you monetize off your business. You monetize off putting your business out in the IG, on YouTube and all that. So you can't be crying about when people get on your ass about talking about your life and how you deal with your child and things like that. If you're gonna put your child, you're gonna put your business, and you're gonna put how you deal with Blueface and all that on IG, on YouTube, and people talk about it and you don't like what they saying, then that's tough luck. Then get off. That's not for you. Then the streaming and podcasts and all that's not for you. If you don't want something to be out, don't put it out. That's all it is to it. I mean, I don't know why it's so hard about that. I don't know why it's so hard about people to understand this, man. And I see it a lot from streamers, man. A lot of streamers get upset about what's being said on their comments and things like that. Well, you putting your business out in the street, man. You putting your business out there. You know what I mean? You gotta have like a tough skin, man. You know what I mean? You gotta have a tough skin when you're doing YouTube, when you're doing TikTok and all that, man. People gotta say stuff that you don't like, man. You gotta keep it pushing. That's just part of the game. That's just part of the game. And if you don't like it, bounce, let somebody else take over your place. I mean, yeah, that's just the way it is, man. And I don't even know what's going on with this nigga Blueface, man. I think that nigga still locked up, right? I don't know what's going on. I don't even follow them niggas like that, man. Ever since that nigga got locked up, man, Chrisean and all that hype shit just disappeared. That's just to let you know that Blueface did make Chrisean. You know what I'm saying? And I know, what I mean, she said something about that Blueface didn't make her or didn't help her with her career, I guess. That's a lie because, her career is not going as good as when that nigga was out. You know what I'm saying? So you can see the evidence, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, A lot of time, man, females want to take credit of your hard work. They want to take credit. And like when you a dude and you doing all the work, man, and you got a female like Chrisean, a female that's ungrateful, they gotta pretend like they were there and they're the ones that did it all. You know what I'm saying? They're the reasons why you blew up, and it's a lie. You was already blown up. You know what I mean? They just happened to be there. You know what I mean? They just happened to be in a relationship with you at the time when you were already big, and it's crazy, man. Like a lot of females try to take credit for it, man. Like, even when like in relationships, divorce, they'll take all of your earnings. We hear a lot of times women are so strong and strong black woman, strong this and strong that. But the minute they divorce, man, they want to take half your money. What about being that strong woman? You can't do it on your own. You can't make the money that the man made on your own. Nah, that's because you're not a strong woman. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're not. You depend on the man. You're depending on the man. Even when you divorce, you're depending on the man's income. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was that strong black woman, you won't take any money. You would just divorce and move on. That's what I'm saying, man. It is what it is. But anyway, with Chrisean, man, it's a damn shame, man. Like, yeah, get your business out the street, man. Like, if you don't want nobody talking about you, you don't want nobody saying anything about you, just take yourself out the thing, and you don't have to worry about that. I mean, you can't come at people for saying something about you. You know what I'm saying? At all. Yeah, not at all, man. You know what I mean? You gotta just keep it pushing. That's all you gotta do. Just keep it pushing, man. So at the end of the day, just be grateful that you even in the position where people even know you. And I'm saying, for them to be talking about you. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's all it is to it. You know what I mean? Be grateful that you're in a position that people are talking about you and that you're feminine enough for people to know you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all you got to do. I mean, yeah. That's all. I don't understand what the problem is, man. I don't understand what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? You can't be getting mad at people, man, for having their opinions on social media. People gonna always have their opinion on social media. You can't stop it. No matter how tough you think you are, and how much hands you think you got, man, it's not gonna stop people from saying shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not. But like I said, if you don't want your business putting out in the street, man, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't show nothing. Don't do none of those things. Yeah, man. But Tia Campbell, man, she funny, man. Sometimes she funny, man. I remember when she was going at it with Charleston White. I think Charleston White won that back and forth, man, because Yeah, Trusting White was going crazy, man. But Tia Campbell, to me, I don't think she ain't as funny, man. She not that funny. She just got a loud mouth. You know what I mean? Just a loud black woman. That's all. That's all it is today. That's Rick Ross ex baby mama. You know what I mean? And yeah, she just known for just speaking her truth. You know what I mean? And she just known for speaking her facts, man. Yeah, she monetized off that. She's monetized for being her. You know what I mean? So Tia Campbell, is Chrisean gonna respond to Tia Campbell? We're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see if Chrisean gonna respond to Tia Campbell. I doubt it. I don't understand. I mean, I don't see what Chrisean gonna say. You know what I mean? About what Tia Campbell said. I mean, because there's nothing to say. I mean, she said that, hey, if you don't like people saying shit about you, don't be on live, don't be on stream, don't be on podcasts, don't be putting your shit out in the public. I mean, what can you say, Chrisean? You can't really say much. You know what I mean? Other than agree what you're talking about. You know what I mean? I agree with it. Shit, man. If I want to put my business out in the street, I'll put my business out in the street. You know what I'm saying? If I don't want shit to be shown, I ain't gonna have shit to be shown. That's just as simple as that. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. People think they could control people's thoughts and minds and shit like that. Like, you can just... Nah, that's not how it works, man. We live in a free world. People gonna say what they want to say, especially on the internet. Internet ain't got no chill. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, man, this Back with New Content TV, man. Please subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that, man? What y'all think about that, man? Y'all think Tia right about what she said? Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe. Ring the bell. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. All right, y'all? Holla at me.
Yeah.